Hi, Brian.
Hi, Matthew. Welcome back to the Whiskey Wimps. Today, did you just break something? We got Dickel.
And Dickel.
And Dickel.
And Orphan Dickel.
That Dickel ain't got no mama. It was hot as hell out here. That's why I'm wearing a tank top. I'm going aloha. Okay, we're doing a blind tasting between these Dickels because Dickel is... What do you know about Dickel, Matt? You know anything about Dickel?
I have no Dickel idea.
You got no Dickel idea? Dickel is whiskey made in Tennessee, Tullahoma. And Dickel, like my buddy Josh over at the Stuff and Whiskey channel, likes to say that it's one of the most polarizing whiskeys in America today.
That's a big adjective.
Because people either love it or they hate it. So
we're going to find out.
Nobody's really in the middle of the road except for maybe crazy motherfuckers like me. I might be right down the middle of the road on something like Dickel. But we're going to find out if any of these are good, first of all, and then if we can pick out a favorite and maybe line them up in some kind of order.
I like that.
Do that. Does that sound like a good plan to you?
Let's go for it.
Sounds like a good plan to me.
All right.
I'm Brian.
I'm Matt.
We're the Whiskey Wimps. Comment down below if you want to do a whiskey tour of every single whiskey in my house. If I get one single comment saying, yes, I want to see that, we're going to do it. So, wow, that wind really decided. It was like still and 93 degrees.
Is it still 93 right now? It doesn't feel 93
no
now.
way in hell it's 93 degrees still. We got our fancy aged and order things again, but this time we're actually using the little...
we can't tell.
Things. Yeah, we don't know what. There goes my shirt. Wow, it really is windy. So we got this Dickel Bottle and Bond, which if you don't know what Bottle and Bond is, well, there's 100 million videos about what that is exactly, so you can go check it out there.
And we did it in one of our videos, too.
Yeah, we've also done a video on what Bottle and Bond is.
Mm-hmm. All right.
This is Bottle and Bond George Dickel. We just got this today so that we had 4 Dickel products for the flight. We got Dickel 8-year. We've got... Dickel 15-year single barrel. And the thing about the single barrel is that I've heard that this is the only single barrel I've ever had of Dickel. These are actually all of the bottles of Dickel I ever had. I did get one Dickel green label. That's a lie. I gave it to my grandma after a sip. I was like, Grandma, you want this Dickel? She was like, boy, don't you talk to me like that. From what I understand, I mean, single barrels do have flavor profile drift, but from what I understand, from what I've heard, these Dickel 15-year single barrels vary greatly. Like, I don't know that from experience, just hearsay.
Okay.
But my point is, let's see if you like any of these. Matthew, let's start with A,
I'm going to start with A.
Let's start with A. Now, Orphan Barrel, this is their most recent Dickel sourced.
So the family just broke up?
No, they find barrels that have been like sitting and lost, and they're like orphaned, like without a home kind of thing, and they put them in here. I did find
interesting little design here. You got a snake wrapped around a tree.
Yeah. I did find
copper tongue.
All of these for, it sold me, the snake thing like sold me out. I was not going to get this bottle at first because I saw a review on Bourbon Junkies. They didn't like it, and their palate lines up pretty closely to mine most of the time. Like anything I've got that they say is good, and the tasting notes, like I find it in there, so it's like we got similar tongues or something. Copper tongue, but I still, because of the snake, it was such a beautiful bottle. I was like, and I saw it at Bevmo for MSRP.
Oh, then you can't pass it up.
I was like, I got to go check out that bottle, see what it's like, just for myself. For myself. I had to know for myself. And since it was MSRP, but I'll tell you, I've seen this thing on the shelves around here for like, at that shop where you just got the bottle we're going to feature on your birthday, that thing was sitting there for $500. $500. I've seen it online. It's crazy to me. Like, it just came out. It's not like it's some hard to find bottle per se. It's just,
and it's at Bevmo too.
I don't know what. And it's at Bevmo for literally 10 miles up the road for MSRP, but all the shops around here have it at astronomical prices.
That's just showing you that the whiskey market is just crazy right now. All right, I'm going to give this a little swirl action.
So this one to me smells... It's got that note. See,
it smells.
I wish I had never heard Sean at Bourbon Junkies talk about this grape Flintstones vitamin note that's in her, like this mineral note. And now you know why.
Now I got it. I was trying to pick out something, and now I get, where are the Flintstones?
Yeah, Flintstones. Oh man, it takes me back to my childhood, which is kind of cool. It's not just that it's got that note, but there's like this fermented note, which obviously anything that goes into whiskey is fermented first before they distill it, but it smells like it's still like fermented somehow. Does that make sense? It smells like
Yeah.
it's actually something fermenting. It's
I'm
currently.
getting something else off of it, like one of those like gushy
Gushers?
yeah, those gushers that.
It's really interesting, and I can see really bad. Well, this with the nose, I don't like this. The nose on A, it's like
I'm not mad at the nose.
yeah, it's got this weird sweet. It's this, like I said, it smells like fruit rinds are fermenting.
Yeah.
I'm going in.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be dead honest. That's the last sip I'm taking of that.
That hits hard.
Hard. It hit me soft in the nuts. It's like a flick in the nuts, but doesn't take much, right?
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like it hits hard, but then there's nothing afterwards. It's just kind of.
I didn't even hit hard. It was weird. It tasted like it smelled. It's got that weird fermenty thing going on. I don't like it. It's the least favorite so far.
Wow, that's already down the hole for you.
I want to move on to B so I can wash that A out of my mouth. I'm not a Dickel hater per se. That's just how I feel about A. I already like the nose on B. Wait, but can we be done with A?
Sure.
Or do you have anything to say about it?
It was kind of a flash in the pan.
Okay. Well, at least it flashed for you.
It
And
flashed.
didn't just flick you in the nuts. B is better, right off the bat.
B is not smelling anything.
The wind's blowing it right out of your face. It's got a little bit of like, there's a little Dickel nut in there, I think.
Dickel has a nut.
I think Dickel has a nut. If that's what I'm getting right there. Yeah, there's a little hint of that Dickel nut. It's like it is very much a peanutty, like a light peanut Dickel nut in the butt.
I wouldn't say peanut. I'd say cashew.
Oh yeah, you know what? You're right. You're 100% right. It's definitely more cashew than peanut.
That's much better.
Oh yeah, that's way better. Yeah, that blows A out of the water.
Oh yeah.
It's not. Oh, he just threw it away. I mean, you could have poured it back in the bottle once we figured out what it was. I already know what it is, by the way, but. But.
I only had a tiny bit. It would have made a noted difference in the bottle. Plus,
Yeah, I'm probably gonna give that bottle to somebody anyway.
not me.
Yeah, B on it has a decent coating. You got the caramel. It's completely different than A, which is probably why some people try Dickel and they get something like A, and they're like, I don't want Dickel no more. Then you get something like B, you're like, you know what, this is all right.
This is much better. And we're back.
Do you have any notes on B other than that cashew on the nose? Ooh, it's opening up with a little bit of caramels and the vanilla. This
I was
smelling
about to say
good.
vanilla. I'd buy this bottle. And
I did.
I know you did. Oh, it's very sweet.
I drank it all. I have nothing left to go back on. I thought Hillary was gonna. What are these pours she's doing?
Very small.
I've moved on to C.
I'm still on B because I love
I got nothing left.
because it's beautiful.
B is beautiful. But I'll see you over here when you get there. No, now C is going back to that
Uh-oh.
mineral E, fermenty.
Flat.
No, it's not flat.
Oh, this
That's
is
sharp.
flat.
That's sharp. I know the difference between sharp and flat. Ready? Here's middle C. E. This is sharp. E. And then flat would be E. And then E. Right back to middle C. So
But you said E.
C goes with A. Oh. God, love it. I wonder which one that was. C goes into the A category with me, where it's like, I don't like. It's basically C tastes very much like A.
Oh.
Why didn't you get that on A? It's not good, huh?
Oh my.
It's pretty bad. You know what? I think maybe there is, like, you know how some people have a weird reaction to cilantro, like they think cilantro tastes like soap, and then
That is terrible.
Like, I love cilantro, right? But some people, like, they eat cilantro, literally to them tastes like dish soap. And so maybe that's what's happening with Dickel. It's like they're hitting these. A lot of people have this gene that they have the anti-Dickel gene, and then people got the I just love Dickel gene. How could you not like Dickel?
Whiskey does not come good out of Tennessee. Not this one.
Oh, there's plenty of good whiskey that comes out.
But
of
not that
Tennessee,
one. They should throw that one back.
All right, so D's back. So D's like B. D's got that little bit of nut.
Oh, God.
It's pleasant. There's a little carameliness going on here. I think we're getting to the bottom what the problem with Dickel is. Some Dickel's good, some Dickel sucks the ass. Yeah, it's not as nutty as, but it's more, I guess it's not so nutty. It's more like B than C or A. D is much more related to B, where C and A are.
I need to swish that one out. Oh, man. I'm still having, like, aftertaste.
I hope C's not the orphan barrel, because it was more expensive than the bottle of Bond. And it was more expensive than all these. I got this for like $15 under MSRP. Got this one for just over MSRP. Got that one for MSRP.
Getting a little mint.
With a buttload of wind.
Getting a little chocolate in here, too.
Yeah. A little chocolatey mint. I'm with you. I'm with you on that.
All right, going in.
And it's okay. It's not that weird fermenty, minerally A and C note.
No, but I will say it's kind of like a mixture of B and C, or B and A. I say B and A. C is just, I can't even finish that.
I'm gonna go and take a wild guess here. I'm gonna say that that's D. That A is A and C are. That's my guess. That's what I'm thinking. I think that's A, that's B, that's C, and that's D.
Well, I've never had
any of them.
A single Dickel in my life.
So there's no way you could try and pull those
The
apart.
only thing I'm going to assume is that you've had more of this one, so I'm going to say that's B.
Okay, well, I just got this yesterday, so
you may know more.
That's what I'm thinking. That's B, because I liked it the best, and
I like B the best too.
See how much I drink. I've had this for a long time.
But you've had C before.
Yeah, I had some C before. But that's why I'm not sure if C, like, these could be swapped possibly.
Yeah.
This could be A and this could be C.
Let's find out.
All right.
Because
you want to know?
I want to know.
Let's start at the top here.
All right.
That's D?
That's D? All right.
All right, so D's okay. Huh, maybe that's why I haven't had this in a while, is because my taste buds wisened up, and this is probably one of the A or C then. Because this is, okay, then that's definitely, this has got to be B.
Let me flip it, and I'll let you know.
B? Yeah.
B.
Okay.
Here we go. Oh, wow. It's a little bit wider at the... Oh.
What?
It's C.
Okay. Well, like I said, A and C are like interchangeable. I must have just had like a lot of cigar with this one. That's the only way I could explain it.
Do me a favor. Chuck that somewhere far. Good neffs. The face that I made after that one.
I've never seen you make a face like that in my life.
It's telling you it's bad.
All right. Well, you know what? Where do you guys line up on Dickel? I'd love to know.
Let us know, because this is my first time with Dickel, and I can tell you from this lineup, this is the only bottle I'm buying right here.
This one ain't half bad, but it also cost more than this one. So at least that's what I paid. They should be about the same price retail, but yeah, there you have it. Shoot, everything was better with whiskey unless it's Orphan Barrel Copper Tongue
or bleh.